Bitcoin ETF approval looks like the next sell the news event that will rock the cryptocurrency market. With so many industry experts and investors dropping their 2 cents on what to expect and what to do, Executive Chairman and co-founder of MicroStrategy, Micheal Saylor, has also had his say. Speaking in a very insightful interview with Bloomberg, Saylor said Bitcoin will go on a bull run in 2024, and it's not so hard to see why. He argues that spot Bitcoin ETFs will provide the ideal platform for mainstream investors to leverage their, in his words, high-bandwidth complaint channel to increase their technical knowledge in the crypto world. This exposure by mainstream investors could trigger up to 10 times increased demand for Bitcoin, among other coins. But that's not all. Saylor also discussed the insane benefits the Bitcoin halving event expected to happen in April will boost the market. Every Bitcoin halving event drastically slashes the supply of Bitcoin being generated by miners by half. When this happens, the demand for Bitcoin will skyrocket, since supply will be lower with the halving that took place. Essentially, the prices will go up and up. The only thing unclear with the two events set to take place in the Bitcoin ecosystem is how long the bull run will be. Already, Saylor expects spot ETF will rank as the biggest development on Wall Street in 30 years, and that the Bitcoin growth trajectory will be similar to when the S&P 500 index fund was first created. Now, in case you didn't know, the creation of the index funds in 1993 changed everything in the stock market. Financial experts at the time considered the index funds the lesser of two evils, the same way spot Bitcoin ETF is being considered as the more stable and reliable option for people looking to enter the crypto market. Well, this is not a financial advice video. For some context on how big this spot Bitcoin ETF event can change the market, if you had invested $1,000 in S&P funds a decade ago, you should have gained more than $3,000. Also, the annual returns of Bitcoin are an important element that we should see a massive bull run soon. Even without the introduction of spot Bitcoin ETFs, Bitcoin has experienced a compound annual growth of over 40% within the last 4 years. And now that more investors and institutions can bring their capital to the market without actually holding the native coin themselves, Saylor's comparison of Bitcoin and the 1993 S&P index fund trajectory is not so far-fetched. Because we know that the S&P 500 has turned out an annual 9.98% return since 1993. Couple that with the volatility of Bitcoin and how everyone in the crypto community has been hyping the spot ETFs up, and there are so many opportunities for everybody. Saylor also spoke on the new changes MicroStrategy will make to improve its clients' general experience. According to him, MicroStrategy is ready to implement new rules for cryptocurrency holdings before the launch in 2025. MicroStrategy will also continue to leverage cash flows to increase its Bitcoin holdings. In other words, as much as MicroStrategy will be backing Bitcoin in the long run, the company will not be liquidating its current assets just to invest in the new spot ETFs. This move is interesting, considering there is a chance spot Bitcoin ETFs could make MicroStrategy's native Bitcoin assets obsolete. As of October 31, 2023, MicroStrategy holds 15,840 BTC, with the company still committed to buying more. StoneX Global head of research Matthew Weller told Blockworks in an interview that there is a possibility the demand for MicroStrategy's Bitcoin assets can dry up if the new spot Bitcoin ETFs be approved are cheaper and easier to buy. With more advances in technology, buying BTC has become relatively easy, but still not as easy as buying shares from a brokerage. This, of course, is what spot ETFs offer. Bitcoin gets more analysis and coverage from Wall Street banks and institutes, which translates to more mainstream awareness and interest. And there you have it. Sure, MicroStrategy not investing in spot Bitcoin ETFs could be a bad decision, but honestly, it's a decision we can only classify as good or bad as time goes on. In the meantime, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. It helps us a lot to create more amazing content for you, so smash that like button. Until the next one, goodbye.